Welcome, parents and students, to Mr. V's Mote class. What is Mote? Well, first of all, let me explain the announcement in Quintal. If you go to Quintal, you'll see a rather detailed announcement explaining how to join my Mote classroom. Mote is this application which allows me to send voice messages, whether it's through email, through slideshows, through documents. And it's a very powerful educational tool because what it does is it allows you to use your voice or AI voice to read text aloud or generate speech from text. I'll explain how to use Mote in a minute. First, I want to show you how to join my Mote classroom. This will give your child a chance to use the tools in Mote for 90 days and with unlimited access to all the Mote features. And if everyone enjoys it, then we will try to get a subscription. So all you have to do to join my classroom is to follow this link. See that? I'm going to demonstrate how to use the link to join my Mote classroom. But first I will copy the link since I'm going to be using my other account to join. So as you see, I have pasted the link. I'm being led to the website. And it's saying join class. Now the reason it's showing this code here is if you need to join without the link, just like with quizzes or any online class, you would join with a code. But you don't need to do anything with this code because I already gave you the link up here. You just click join class. And here's the most important part. You need to pick which account you're going to use to sign in with. I suggest you use the parent's account if you cannot use your child's email account. I need to know who is actually joining though. So you could use Google or you could use a personal account, but I need to know who the student is. Okay, so I'm going to be joining here with my other Gmail account, Google account. And watch what it does. It will ask me to choose an account. I'm choosing my personal account. And then I'm clicking continue, giving Mote permission to use my Google account. And that will take me directly to my class. This is where it'll take me to my home page in a few seconds, and voila, you are now a member of Mote. Now, this is how your child can record their assignment. Do you see up here where it says record a Mote? That is the button you press to record a voice message. For the homework, the students will need to use this list of 20 words to read out each word. They can also read the definition, but most importantly, the students must create their own sentences with each word. These are just example sentences. The sentences are the most important part of the assignment. This digital copy of the homework is also available here in Quintal at this link down here. Okay, so click on this link to open up this doc, and to hear the audio of the text, you would just click on the blue text like that, and then it opens up the Mote file, which reads out the everything on this page.
Noun. 1. Herbivore.
See, it's one of the great things about Mote. When you follow this link, you may be asked to install the Mote extension, which is up here. This is the Mote extension. When you click on that extension, it opens up the toolbar, okay? And that toolbar looks like this. I will explain more about the toolbar later, but basically all the students need to know is how to install Mote. They will be directed to the Chrome store to download or install the extension here if they don't have a Mote account yet. And then it's very easy after that. If you don't, after you install the extension, if you don't see it up here, click on this little puzzle piece and it will show all your extensions. Make sure that you pin Mote to your, see that you don't see it anymore, right? Because I haven't pinned it, but you have to pin it to be able to see the Mote extension. Pressing that will activate the toolbar, and it works across any, you could use it pretty much anywhere in Google. See, anywhere in Google. I could be in Docs, I could be in Slides, I could be in Gmail, and you can record anywhere in your Google apps. But anyway, for the homework, all they need to do is simply record their voices. They will read all 20 of the words with their definitions and give me sentences with each word. So I'll demonstrate how to do number 1. All right, so I have the toolbar already open. Okay, now if you don't see this, let's just say it's like this, reading mode. This is just for reading. You want to be in creating mode. Creating mode has the 3 stars. Okay, or you could just record from Mote directly like this. This is what I suggest you do to avoid any complications. So you just click record a Mote. Press the record button, and as you see, it's already recording. I go to the page and I begin. Number 1, herbivore, an animal that eats only plants. Now watch, I'm not going to read this sentence, I'm going to make up my own sentence. The panda bear is an herbivore because it eats only bamboo. So it's an herbivore. I stop recording by clicking on this check mark. It loads, and voila, you're done. And the beauty of Mote is it shows you the text or the transcript for everything you say. Mote is pretty accurate. It will reproduce most of what you say word for word, but there are some times where it makes mistakes. So let's just say instead of recording, there's something else there. I can edit the text manually to match what I actually say. So instead of page, if you only see age, like this, see that? I can edit the text in here. I save the changes, and there we are. Now, another great thing about it is I can translate for you Indonesian parents. I can translate what I say to almost any language. So if I click play, and as you see, it's already recorded. I go to the page. It shows the text and it highlights as it reads. And I begin. Number 1. But if you want to hear the text in Bahasa Indonesia, you click on the language up here, and that opens up all these other choices. So if we want Indonesian or Bahasa Indonesia, it translates the text, see that? And to hear it in Indonesian, you click on this play button up here next to the language. Sometimes it takes a while to load, but it works. We've already tried it.
Dan seperti yang Anda lihat, perekaman sudah dimulai. Saya pergi ke halaman tersebut dan saya mulai.
Okay, and then to switch back to English, you simply go back to the languages, click the language or the English that you prefer, whether it's UK or British. See.
And as you see, it's already recording.
See, it'll read it back in British English, but since I speak US English, I keep it at the original recording.
Herbivore. An animal that eats only plants.
Okay, so just a quick repetition. You follow this link, install the extension if you don't have it, and if you don't see it, you click on this click on this puzzle piece and then pin it. Once it's up there, you're in. You've got your account all set up. You go to the Mote page, you click on record, you record yourselves, and you don't need to do anything else after that. You don't need to submit any links, you don't need to email anything. Why? Because it'll show up in my classroom activity. See that? It'll show up here in my activity, so I can see everything that happens already within my account. So that simplifies submission. The students, all they need to do is create the Mote account, record themselves, and just stop recording. That's it. So if you have any further questions, please do let me know. Thank you.